Members of a Ruidoso church are dealing with a massive theft and a massive betrayal of trust. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart reports their former pastor has been charged with stealing from them for years.
For 20 years, members of Shepherd of the Hills Lutheran Church in Ruidoso had a pastor they trusted. They trusted what he preached every Sunday. They also trusted him with their money. But former pastor Kevin Cron on Friday was charged with embezzlement of more than $20,000, a second-degree felony.
We're quite satisfied that well in excess of $20,000 has been either embezzled or otherwise fraudulently taken.
Thompson says that $20,000 was among nearly $150,000 in donations that have gone missing, and Cron was in charge of it all. Investigators are not saying where they believe that money went. Although Cron betrayed the trust of his congregation, his former church members say it isn't anger that they're feeling towards him.
It was a disappointment, but you have to look beyond that, and your faith will keep you strong no matter what. And excuse me. And we're just looking forward to our future blessings.
Brown helped build this church 25 years ago. He says along with being his pastor for 2 decades, Cron was his friend.
When somebody is your pastor and a good friend, you consider friends, it's not easy.
The DA's office says Cron has been stealing money for at least a decade. He abandoned his church last September.
It's important to get the money back, don't get me wrong, but it's also important that justice is done. And this guy, I think the evidence will show, abused his trust of the community. And there needs to be repercussions for that.
And members of Cron's former church say they're moving forward.
We wish him and his family well. They're in our prayers every Sunday here at church.
In Ruidoso, Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE, News 13.
A member of the church bookkeeping staff discovered the theft after Cron left last September.